Before this video begins, make sure you guys subscribe. Also, make sure you join my new Discord server. Lastly, if you want some merch, the link is in the description, and make sure you follow me on all of my social medias. Yo, what's up guys? It's Nick from Begins Gaming. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 21 news video. As today, we are going to be talking about the new legend reveal that came out. So, yeah, I normally post these videos the Friday, so like literally the day after they get announced, but I was just really busy last night and I just wanted to watch some March Madness, so I'm doing it today. So yeah, in the Thursday feature premiere, they went over fielding and they went over gameplay and all that stuff, like the fielding gameplay. And the legend they revealed at the end was Grady Sizemore. And it's a great legend to add. He's not an all-time great by any means, but he's definitely a really nice card to have in the game. So this video is gonna be the same format as the one that I made about Alfonso Soriano. So if you haven't watched that one, make sure you go watch that as well. So yeah, here are his stats in Baseball Reference. As you can see, he's not one of the best all time. He definitely had his moments. He had his prime. I would classify his prime between 2005 and 2008. After that, he kind of tapered off and wasn't really anything for the rest of his career. He had a couple good years in like 2014, I guess. It wasn't a horrible year, but he couldn't really stay healthy after he left Cleveland or near the end of his career in Cleveland. But when he was in his prime, he was really good and he stayed on the field. As you can see, in 2006 and 2007, he played all 162 games. But injuries just got to him, and yeah, but he did have a really good prime, and he's one of these glitchy outfielders that a lot of people wanted to see back in the game. Just the combination of power, speed, and fielding, it's just really glitchy. He made 3 All-Star teams. He was a top 12 MVP finisher 3 times, and he finished 23rd in the MVP in 2005. 2 Gold Gloves, a Silver Slugger. His best season is by far 2008, where he got an All-Star, his highest MVP finish, a Gold Glove, and a Silver Slugger. And he did get his home run career high that year as well, 33. So yeah, now let's go to Grady Sizemore splits. And Grady Sizemore, it's pretty obvious that Grady Sizemore is a much better hitter against right-handed pitchers. He is a lefty too, so it makes sense. But throughout his entire career, he has hit lefties significantly better than righties, and you'll see with these custom cards that is true. Next, we're going to talk about his fielding. And if you look at his fielding, he won a couple Gold Gloves. But if you look at his fielding stats, when he was in his prime, he was elite. He was a really good fielder. If you look at the fielding percentage, you look at the other stats, I don't really know what they're called, but I've just been looking at these stats and I've been looking at the averages. But Grady Sizemore in his prime was a great center fielder. He was really fast. He covered a lot of ground. He wasn't like the best fielder in the league, but he was a really good fielder. So now let's go to the custom cards. Here we have Breakout Grady Sizemore, and let me move my face cam up here so you guys can see the rest of his stats. There we go. So Grady Sizemore Breakout from 2005. I have 188 versus righties, 59-48 versus lefties. The vision at 77, discipline 84, clutch 87, fielding at 88 with not the best arm and with good reaction and good speed. But all these stats are going to go significantly up when you see the higher overall cards. This is just the low diamond version that I think we could see out of Grady Sizemore. He practically didn't bring anything to the bat that year against left-handed pitchers, but against right-handed pitchers, it was the first sign of greatness from this guy, and this was by far his breakout year. It was 2005. He was 22 years old, and he was killing the ball against righties. That's why I got 188. For the fielding, he was pretty good. I just have it lower than normal because it's just the breakout card and it's an 87 overall. Same with speed. His speed's going to go up with his next card, which I have. After this slide, I just wanted to show you guys this stat, or not this stat, this card. Now, of course, I can move my face cam back here. I'll move it back up, don't worry. But this was his card in MLB 16, and this is what really started the chain to get Grady Sizemore back in MLB The Show. This card in MLB The Show 16 was a huge fan favorite. He was such a glitchy card, and a lot of people were obsessed with this card in MLB 16. So I just wanted to show you guys this card just so you guys know why everyone wanted him in the game, and he finally is in the game. Now, I'll move my face cam back. We got the Prime card. For the Prime card, I upped the stats. The stats against lefties, I'm going to be honest, it's a little generous. I think they should be a little lower, but I think to get his overall higher, I think they should be around there. I wouldn't be surprised if the stats versus lefties were lower, but yeah, I think they're going to juice them up a little bit just to make the card a little better. But Grady Sizemore, 96 overall. He's a double diamond. 112, 110 versus righties, that's pretty good. 89, 102 versus lefties, that's good. 82 vision, 89 discipline, 90 clutch, not horrible. The fielding is 94 in his prime card. I think that fits perfectly. Not the best in the league, but one of the best in the league. I have him as 94 fielding with 90 reaction. His arm was never strong, but it was never horrible. So I have it at 82 arm strength and 77 accuracy. And here's where the speed comes into play. In his prime, his stolen base numbers were much better than his breakout year. So his speed, I have at 94, 93, 94. Next, we are going to go to an awards player. And shout out to my guy Ryan Scarl on Twitter, if you're watching this. Thanks for giving me the approval to use your card. I've collabed with him tons of times, so I'm familiar with him. But he made this card. He's made custom concepts for MLB 21. So when you look at that card art, the Silver Slugger card art, that's not the card art from MLB 20. That's his concept. That's not the official award series card art for MLB 21. So don't get excited. And this attribute screen isn't the official attribute screen. This was just a mock-up by my good friend, as you can see above me. That's his Twitter handle. So here he is, 97 overall Silver Slugger. I think this would probably be one of the better versions of Grady Sizemore we would see in the game, definitely. 100, 125 versus righties, 91, 95 versus lefties, 89 vision, 125 discipline, 97 clutch, 98 fielding, 92 reaction. That would be really good. With 96 speed, 99 stealing, and 99 base running aggressiveness. This card would be much better than the prime. Although the stats versus lefties are a little lower, the discipline's higher, the fielding's higher, the speed is higher. This card would be just a glitch, and I can't wait for him to come out. So, yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Let me move my face cam back here. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been your host, Nick from Big Ends Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.